All right, let's just jump right in. The way artificial intelligence is growing, it's happening so fast it's almost hard to keep up. And it's making us ask some really big questions about our own future. This isn't some sci-fi movie anymore, it's happening right now.
You've seen this everywhere, right? It's always framed as AI versus human. Like it's this epic showdown for the future, a battle for who's going to come out on top. But is that really what's going on here?
So we're zeroing in on 2030. And why that year? Because it's not some far-off fantasy. It's close enough that we can almost touch it. And it's the point where this whole question of AI's role versus our role is going to be front and center in our jobs and just our everyday lives.
And seriously, that is not an exaggeration. How we figure this relationship is going to define pretty much everything. So to really get it, we need to size up the two contenders, let's call them, in this story.
Okay, first up in the ring, artificial intelligence. It's easy to get a little intimidated by its power, so let's actually break down what makes it so formidable. Where do its strengths really lie? Just think about it. You've got an employee that never needs to sleep, doesn't get tired, and never asks for a vacation. It's an analyst that can blast through mountains of data in the time it takes you to blink, spotting patterns a human could literally never see. It's just pure, unfiltered efficiency.
And when you put us side by side on certain tasks, the difference is just staggering. For raw processing power, for sifting through massive data sets over and over again, it's not even a contest. Our brains just aren't wired to compete at that speed and scale.
But hold on, that's only half the story. Because while AI is over there flexing its processing muscles, we've got our own advantages. Let's call them our human superpowers. The stuff that makes us, well, us.
See, this is the stuff that numbers can't really capture. That spark of a totally new idea. The gut feeling you get when you walk into a room. Knowing how to connect with someone. Making a tough call when there's no right answer. This is our turf.
And let's just zoom in on this one for a sec. Emotional intelligence. It sounds kind of soft, but it's not. It's an incredibly complex type of processing that involves empathy, context, and intuition. AI can maybe mimic it, but it can't truly understand it. This is about leadership and trust.
So here we are, we've got these two powerhouses, one with insane speed and logic, the other with creativity and wisdom. It feels like they have to be in conflict, right? But what if we've been framing this all wrong? What if it's not a fight at all? And this right here, this is the whole point. The most powerful force isn't going to be AI by itself, and it's not going to be humans by themselves. It's going to be the two working together.
Think of AI as the most powerful engine ever built. But you know what? An engine doesn't have a steering wheel. It doesn't have a map. It doesn't know where to go. It can do what you ask it to, but it can't decide what's worth doing in the first place. That needs us.
So this is what that partnership actually looks like. Step 1, a human, that's you, sets the goal. You decide what the point is. Step 2, the AI does all the heavy lifting, the number crunching, the grunt work, and does it at lightning speed. And then step 3, the human, you again, steps back in to make sense of it all, add that creative spark, and make the final strategic call. It's the best of both worlds.
Okay, so what does this all boil down to for you personally? How do you get ready for this new reality?
Now listen closely, because this might be the single most important takeaway. The threat isn't that AI is coming for your job. The real threat is that another person who learns how to use AI is coming for your job. They'll use it to be faster, smarter, and way more effective.
So who wins the big AI versus human showdown? Well, the winner is a totally new kind of person. It's the human who masters AI as a tool. The person who lets the machine handle the tedious stuff so they can focus on what we do best, thinking big, creating, and connecting with other people.
So in the end, we need to stop asking who's going to win. That's the wrong question. We need to start asking something way more exciting. With this incredible tool in your hands, what problems are you going to solve? What ideas will you bring to life? What are you going to build?